Hello everyone, welcome to another Daily Gym. Today is Monday, May 5th, or 2025, or Cinco de Mayo, if you're American and celebrate this maybe Mexican-American holiday. Anyways, today I want to talk about to be an aspirational or peer role model. What do I mean by this? So the idea is that lately I've been thinking about how before I used to call my work emotional leadership, and now I see it actually as emotional role modeling, because I think it nails the essence of what I wanted to do with leadership. It wasn't so much about running an organization. It was more about being the change I wish to see in the world and demonstrating those behaviors for others. So, one, getting those behaviors for me, and two, having those behaviors possibly spread to other people by example. And so when I've looked deeper into this idea of role modeling, there's a few different categories that come up, but one thing that comes up is this idea of like an aspirational role model versus a peer role model. So an aspirational role model, if you're looking to play basketball, would be like Michael Jordan or LeBron James. A peer role model might be your older brother that played for the high school team. Or it might be someone in the neighborhood who is better at basketball than you are. So maybe they're the same age as you, but they play better, and so you look up to them as this is someone I want to be like. But you can see the possibility of being that person. Whereas sometimes the aspirational role model, it's how am I supposed to be LeBron James? How can I be Steph Curry? Or to use a different maybe sports metaphor that I'll land with other people, how am I supposed to be Messi, or how am I supposed to be Ronaldo? Maybe I can be one of these players that's in the same league that I play with in my neighborhood, but or maybe even on the national team. But the very, very high level of aspiration, maybe it's really hard to ever think that I'll get there. But I still think those people play a role. And so I think where I have been stuck personally is that I think I often... I want to play the aspirational role model, but I also like being the peer role model. I like, hey, I'm just like you. We're all humans. We're all in this together. But then I'm trying to do crazy things and really push the bounds in terms of how much I resolve conflict, in terms of how loving I am towards how many, a large variety of people, in terms of funding models, etc. And I think maybe this is what's causing me a disservice, is that the desire to be normal. I've talked about this before, about standing out and fitting in. I think the desire to be normal and being like, see, I'm just like you. I'm just like one or two steps ahead, trying to help people get there. Because I think with peer role modeling, there is... It's like, I think people think I can learn from this person. This person is just like me. They're just a little bit better, so maybe I can learn from them. Whereas I think aspirational, it's maybe not so much I can learn from them. I think sometimes we assume that these people are just magical. We look at LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Messi, and we go, these people are just freaks of nature. There's no way I could be like them. But at the same time, when I was a kid, one of the commercials or campaigns was to be like Mike. So many of us children wanted to be like Michael Jordan. We would shoot baskets, we'd hang our tongue out, we'd try to do the fadeaway jump shot, we'd try to do all these different things. We would try to be like Michael Jordan. So I think there is a huge role in the aspirational role model as well. Maybe it's just not, I can be that person. Maybe it's not that I can be that person, it's that I want to be like that person. So maybe it's like, maybe I'll never get there, but I want to be like that. And for some people, I think it drives them so much that they try to get there. But I think for a lot of other people, it just gives them hope that somebody like that exists and it's possible. It's just, wow, a human like Usain Bolt could run so fast. It gives me hope in humanity. It gives me hope in humanity when I see somebody who's like super smart. Or somebody who solves those Rubik's Cubes really fast. I'm like, wow, there's no way I could do that. But there's a hope in general for humanity that somebody can. And two, maybe it does inspire me to say, you know what, but I want to be able to do that. I want to get good like that. Sometimes we can feel jealous of these things that people have, and that jealousy can turn into demoralization, or it can turn into motivation. It can knock us down, or it can lift us up and put a fire underneath us. And I say all this to say, I think we're living in a time, and everyone probably says this every time, right? that we need better role models, especially dealing with emotions, especially dealing with the conflicts that we're all dealing with, especially like globalization, AI. Things are moving really fast, and a lot of us, I think, feel overwhelmed and powerless, post-pandemic especially. And I think having that aspirational role model is something that I want to do. The peer role model, I don't know if I could even do it if I wanted to, because I've spent the last 13 years focused on this stuff, and I was probably good at it anyways. And to really hone my skills and maintain, like building and maintaining relationships with people, and relationship with myself is, I think I'm already in the extreme in terms of being skilled and dedicated to it. And so I think sometimes I just get pulled back into thinking I need to be the near peer role model. Whereas I think people actually might be looking for that aspirational role model. The one who has conversations that they wouldn't even think of starting or even think of having. And this person is having these really difficult conversations. And not only just having them, but feeling stronger affection for the other person after the conversations. So I think I do this well. I think I want to do this even better. And from an aspirational role model standpoint, I look up to the Martin Luther Kings, I look up to the Gandhis, to the Mandelas. These are the people that, to the Pope Francis's, these are the people that I aspire to be like, to behave like, especially when it comes to conflict and emotions and conversations. And so they've played that role for me, and I wonder how much can I play that role for other people? How much am I already playing that role for other people? And how much can I amplify that? How much can I publicize that more? So just more people can see, more people can learn. It's a way of teaching people without teaching them. It's learning myself and then allowing other people to learn from how I'm learning. And I think that can be one of the most powerful ways to learn, because it's not a forced learning. It's not a pressured learning. It's I learn if I want to, or frankly, I learn whether I want to or not. Sometimes it happens without our intention. But it's more informal. It's more subtle. And I think we're being subtly taught, or we're subtly learning from a lot of people that are going in different directions, that are telling us, hey, don't feel sad, don't feel angry, don't feel afraid, just close off all your feelings. And at the same time, seek revenge on the people that caused you to feel bad things. Instead of, hey, it's okay to feel all these things. And, the people that you think caused you to feel bad things, they're going through a lot and they're feeling a lot of bad things. And really, you're also going through a lot more than you realize. It's not just what they did. It's so many other things. And it's okay. So I'm curious to see how my life will change if I fully embrace, or if I have the courage to be that aspirational role model, because I'm already doing it. And now I think I want to do it more. I'm still hesitant to say it so committedly. But what could happen if I let myself be that aspirational role model? If I let myself, if I wanted to get really, really good at this stuff and let myself get really good at it and showed it to other people. And that's the goal. So right now, what I'm focused on is doing these daily gyms, doing an Ask Jim Anything. Right now, the idea is to do it a couple times per week, maybe Monday through Thursday. And then on there, I answer 10 questions, 2.5 minutes each, from listeners, friends, whoever wants to submit a question. And then Jim and Friends episodes, where I have conversations with friends of mine, old friends, new friends, strangers. And then at the end of it, ideally, we all feel like we are stronger friends than when we started. So, to demonstrate these skills and to just demonstrate them on a high level, to show people that we can reach really high with this. So otherwise, I'm going to have to try to slow down and be less empathetic, less compassionate, have less resolve and all these things. And that's not, I don't know if I can. I'm so excited to learn this stuff that I think I'm just going to keep going. So if you want to follow along on this journey and you want to hear what I'm learning, hear what I'm reflecting about, and see how I manage some of these conversations and some of these situations in life, please listen to the podcast, watch it on YouTube, send me a message, join the Jim and Friends forum, and we can go from there. All right. Take care, y'all.